Alright, I'm gonna shit show here, guys. I'm doing a heroic. Of course, the fucking drone. You know this motherfucker, right? It's rolling up right now. It's like, come on, dude, really? Like, fuck this drone. You know what I mean? Fuck you, drone. Ass drone. This is the real ass drone right here. You're going down, bitch. What we're going to be looking at today is going to be based around the Future Initiative 4-piece set, what I'm referring to as the Fiverr set. It's the 2-piece gives us repair skill, doesn't affect us at all. 3-piece skill haste and skill duration. Those are all right, cool, I'll take them. But the big one's the 4-piece ground control, increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired by 60% of that amount. Second part of that does not matter, but let's take a quick in-depth look at the 4-piece. Increases you and your allies' total weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. So while we're using this to our advantage here, keep in mind, if you're in a group and nobody else is running this gear set, you're going to be giving them a 15% damage bonus ubiquitously. Everybody's going to get that. Unless they're, of course, running the set because it doesn't double up. So you can use this to your advantage, not only to boost your own DPS, but boost the DPS of your entire team. All right, so let's look at what the variants of this build are going to be. What we're going to be looking at is 2 different chest pieces. First one, we're going to be using a Wyvern with skill damage, skill haste, and kinetic momentum as the talent. And the chest piece we're going to use is the Fenris, which also has kinetic momentum. We also have skill haste, skill damage. This does have weapon damage on it, and since we're taking the Technician specialization, Amp gives us +1 skill tier, so this will not take away. We will still be at skill tier 6 the entire time. This also will give us that plus 10% assault rifle damage. The backpack variants, we of course will be using the Memento for maximum effect. Kills confirmed. We've gone over this in great detail. In fact, if you guys have not caught up, the main Astro video that I go over everything is linked above. This will fill in all the basic details. And the other backpack we will be using when we're not using the Memento will be a Wyvern with tech support. So this will get us our +1 skill damage. This will be used in conjunction with the Fenris chest piece. So we'll still get the skill damage there. And we will be using the skill tech support. So this will give us 25% skill damage each time our drone or our turret scores a kill. There's 4 different weapons I will be using for this. Boomstick will be our sidearm. This is future perfect, and I can use this to proc overcharge. We will be using the capacitor in every variation of this build for the capacitance. So this is a huge bonus to our weapon damage and our skill damage. For testing purposes, I will be using the test subject with the perfectly in sync. However, for actual gameplay, I will be using the mop for most of this gameplay. And why will I use the mop? Most of these builds are built around AFK builds. The idea that you can plant your character, pop your drone and your turret out, and you can walk away, go get some coffee, do whatever you need to do. There's one weapon that I had not considered. Nobody told me about this. It dropped for me, and I just thought, wait a second, why haven't I tried this? Well, plus 10% armor on kill. This one ended up having spike on it, so I just rolled the armor damage onto it. If they ever change it so that armor damage to armor actually benefits skills, this will be an amazing gun to have in my hand. But so the 10% armor on kill, well, in this iteration, we only have 726,000. That's almost 73,000 armor every time we get a kill with this. So that's actually more than having all 3 of our armor on kill mods, right? Just from carrying that. But in the iteration where we have the Memento backpack on, so we have 898,000. That's almost 90,000 armor back per kill just for having this in. So that sends the survivability right through the roof. All right, agents, we're going to start this off with the 4-piece future initiative. The cool part about this is if we're in a group, notice we don't actually have to heal our allies. Just having them be at full health, nobody else has to run this gear set. They will get that 15% bonus as long as they're at full health. Food for thought. Moving on, we're going to be running the Capacitor, of course, with the capacitance. This is for all the bonus skill damage as well as the bonus weapon damage. We will be using the test subject for perfectly in sync, comparing them. And my offhand, we're using a backup boomstick for future perfect, while I will use my P14 to proc this for test purposes. This is how I actually proc it in actual gameplay. We're going to use a Fenris chest piece for the assault rifle damage. This piece could be a lot better of a roll, but it's got all the rolls I actually want. You want a Fenris with kinetic momentum. This will give us another 30% skill damage. We have a Wyvern backpack with the plus 10% skill damage. We got skill damage and skill haste on it, and this gives us tech support. Anytime one of our skills gets a kill, for 20 seconds, we get another 25% skill damage bonus. So between kinetic momentum at the 30 stacks and the tech support at 25 stacks, it's 55% bonus damage just for getting a kill and us just hanging out. We don't have to do anything else to get that bonus. So this is why this is one of the better variations for a full AFK build. In this iteration, our striker drone has a base damage of 79,833, and our assault turret has a base damage of 127,846. All right, I think it's time to get into some numbers. Let's do it. So the base bullet damage of the test subject, 154 on a crit and 106. Try to get a crit. There we go, 239. All right, now we're going to go ahead and let it proc the tech support. So that's just kinetic momentum. Here's with tech support. All right, test subject added in. All right, now we'll get the capacitor built up as well. All right, 40 stacks of capacitor. All right, now what we're going to do, we'll switch out the capacitor. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, agents, of all of these iterations with the future initiative, the one that's probably the most true AFK variant would be to use the future initiative with the Wyvern and the Memento. I know right out the gate, we'll look at this, we only have 77,000 and only 123,000, but you got to remember that this is going to stack up. So right out the gate, right, we'll do true AFK, you'll have your first engagement and stuff, you won't be doing as much damage. But once that engagement's done, even if you're not running around while the engagement's happening, you run around afterwards, pick those trophies up. After each engagement, you'll stack more and more of these up. So ultimately, after 2 engagements, you'll be doing as much or more damage, but you also have the sustain. So, and you know, you get a little bit of bonus weapon damage too. We're really not concerned about that weapon damage anyway, right? All right, So this is, of course, the kinetic momentum and the kills confirmed. All right, we'll get into some damage numbers, then we'll have to do some extrapolation. First of all, let's get bullet numbers with this. Perfect. Nice. All right, next what we'll do is switch over here. Okay, so now we're going to get our base numbers with the kinetic momentum. Here's our test subject. Now build up our capacitor. You guys are doing the job too good. Too well. Alright, so now my favorite part. Come on, here we go. Let's do it. Here we go. Alright. This is looking at 4-piece Future Initiative, Memento backpack, and a Fenris chest piece with kinetic momentum. So base damage numbers. Okay, bullet damage. So significantly more bullet damage. All right, let's do this. Test subject. So we're building the stacks real quick. There we go. All right, agents, thanks for following along with this saga of Astrone variants. As you can tell, this one actually puts out the most damage of all the builds. Also requires that we stay at max health, which with some variations of this build is not as complicated as it seems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into some legendary content, and I'm going to try to figure out, after doing all of these videos, checking out all these builds, if I had to choose just one Astrone variant to play with, what would be the build? What one wins out over all others? So I will bring that short video to you guys sometime soon. Thanks for checking these videos out, guys. I appreciate it. I do have one challenge for the community. I'm going to be looking at putting together a dream team build video. I want to put together a build, a 4-team build that's all talents that work in conjunction with each other, that synergize, that help to buff everybody's overall DPS, healing, just an overall complete synergized team. So we'll see about that. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, any talent combinations you know of, that work extremely well in conjunction with each other and can help to buff group DPS, please leave a comment down below. You guys take it easy, be safe out there, and I'll see you agents in the dark zone.
Agent in need of backup. Rogue sniper turret detected.
Come on, Charlie. Finish him off. You got it. What's she doing? Oh, she got him. I don't know what's over there to the left that my turret's aiming at, but I'm not going to go find out. Go, Sally, go! Yeah, girl!
Rogue agent eliminated.
Alright.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Here they come. Be careful.
You know what? I never go to the other side. Let me try that. Let's try this now. I always go over there. I know some dudes spawn over here, so it seems like it might be a worse idea. But I think it seems like a better idea.
Hostile assembling a golden bullet. Agent received a golden bullet.
Oh, let's do this. Sweet, dude. Let's see how fast we heal now. Alright, let's do this. Get that one. And, dude, we're almost back to max. Look at that. Bam. Alright, let's see how fast can we take this fucker down.
Hostile has found golden bullet.
God, dude, you should have left alone, bro. Should have left it alone. Dudes, kill that thing. Bitch. What I say to your fucking little bitch ass ride. I like the other side better. You have better angle on everything. In fact, let's go compare them. And because I want to go pick up some of these. Oh, you know what? How much I trust all my shit. Dude, did everybody kill everything while I was in the menu? Oh, that's awesome. Well, okay. If you say so. Reward 7. Let's see what we did here. It's funny, the amount healed, 0. Yet, dude, we healed all sorts of shit.